President Trump coming out there yesterday with some farmers dressed in cowboy hats to announce that he is giving them a giant gift for all the farmers that are being hurt by these retaliatory tariffs on the American-made goods that are sold in China. He came out there and said, well, don't worry, all that soybeans and the pork that you're not selling to China, we're going to buy it from you, and we're going to give you $16 billion in aid. Now, John, we already can't afford to balance our budget, right? We are already borrowing more money than, we're already spending more money than we're taking in. Is it a wise use of taxpayer resources to be giving tax money to farmers that made their whole business dependent upon selling to a communist dictatorial regime?
Well, here's what usual government officials don't realize, because they're not business people. Sometimes when you're in a negotiation, you have to take away your opponent's leverage. So China's sitting there saying, oh, okay, we'll fight this hard. And the Chinese will make sure that the farmers start screaming and yelling and try to cause some discontent. So sometimes you got to have that little reserve there. And when you look at our deficit, trillion, 2 trillion, 16 billion's a drop in the bucket. But now China's like, dang, we can't get the farmers mad at them.
It's Xi, not Dang. That's the Prime Minister.
Well, Prime Minister Xi. I thought it was dang, but I was trying not to say one of the 7 deadly TV words, and I wasn't sure if the other one was on there. But he took away some of the negotiating leverage, if you ask me, on this. And that's why real businessmen know sometimes you got to be a little mobile, a little agile, and take away points from him. So, yeah, I think it's great. And I think it kind of, the numbers sounded the same to me a little bit, because yesterday they were talking about how Stephen Cork gave Paul Manafort $16 billion in loans. So maybe that money that he gave to Manafort actually went to the farmers? Could that be?
Well, it was actually $16 million in loans from Federal Bank, not $16 billion.
Got it. I thought it was $16 billion.